Hello you guys, it's me Casey and I'm back with another video, and I'm here to talk about mainly myself in the vlog and as well as video games as far as Gamescom and video games that I've been playing lately. So first of all, the reason why I haven't even been on YouTube, I owe you guys basically an explanation of this, is because I just got through graduating college not too long ago. Let me cover up my last name and my middle name. I got my associate's degree in not communications, but associate's degree in general transfer studies for my community college. That was not easy by any means. I've been working at my little computer job for the school, fixing the school computers there. And school starts next week, so I've been getting prepared for that, buying clothes for that, and trying to pursue my next goal in order to get my certification for IS computer networking. So that's what I've been up to. Um, been trying to save up for a car, been trying to learn how to drive. As you would believe, I'm 21 and I still don't know how to drive, but oh well. And been gaming over the summer, watching a lot of anime. So that's what I've mainly been up to. And that's why I haven't really been putting up any videos. Besides, also, there's not really any video game news to talk about these last couple of weeks. It was all the way up into Gamescom that we actually had some news. July was pretty much a dry month for video games. Nobody wasn't talking about anything. Nobody wasn't doing anything. So I was like, okay, well, there's nothing to really talk about. Besides, I still have the crappy camera from my HP laptop. I'm only can make really too much. I can't really make too many videos. Only like vlogs and stuff like this. I wanted to do more gameplay videos during the downtime, but I couldn't even do that. So, I basically have to wait later on in order to get my camera. I said I was going to get it this month, but I still have to save up for it. But whatever, it is what it is. I'll be starting school next week and things will be good. That doesn't stop me from making videos. I'm back on track. We finally got some gaming news, so it's something to talk about. So first of all, this game called Remember Me at Gamescom. This game was made by Capcom, and this game looked like a button masher, but it's not in a bad way. Batman is a button masher, but it doesn't mean that it's a bad game. But Remember Me, it really doesn't seem Capcom like. You get what I'm saying? How Capcom normally has that charm, with a couple of their games. They normally have that charm. They know what to do with their game. Their games look more cartoony. And it wasn't all the way until, well, I can say Resident Evil, but like Lost Planet Res, they kind of strayed away from how the games that they like to make look. Normally Capcom normally has that charm, but oh well, they don't have the Capcom charm. But the game still looks good. It's made by Capcom. It's a new IP from them. And I'll be looking forward to see how that game does. Whether if it's good or whether if it's bad, who knows. I want to stay updated on that game. Another thing that they showed was ZOMBIU. I seen a little bit of gameplay footage at E3, and I actually seen a trailer this time at Gamescom. The game still looks okay, you know what I'm saying? It's made by Ubisoft. Ubisoft always been trying to jump on Nintendo's nuts. Like, when they debut their system or something like that. They did the same thing a little bit for the 3DS. And they did the same thing for the Wii. I mean, it was no big surprise there that they were going to jump on Nintendo's nuts again with their next IP. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people are like, oh my gosh, this game looks great. This game looks freaking amazing, man. Like, seriously. And I'm like, dude, calm down. Do you remember when everybody got super hyped for Red Steel? Everybody got super hyped for Red Steel. And it was like, what the freak was the hype about? Nobody really cared about the game after it came out because why? It was a piece of trash. It wasn't until Red Steel 2 that game was pretty good. Elebits, that came out at launch and the game just did okay. It was alright. I never actually played the game, but I heard from other people that it was just an okay game. You know what I'm saying? So Ubisoft is always known as that hit or miss company. You know what I'm saying? They are known for making their mediocre games, and they are also known for making games that are a huge success. So depending on how this game does, who knows? It's up in the air. It's ZOMBIU, and I will be following up on details on that later. Trying to figure out how the game does over time. And I doubt that I'll even get it as a launch title, but I'll see how the game does. It kind of seems like a Demon Souls, Dark Souls kind of thing, because you die once, you lose all your perks, all your weapons, and you go into a new person, and you start all over again, and then you have to survive. I don't like that. The combat online is 1v1. It's one dude controlling the zombies on the screen, while all these other people are trying to come after you and attack you. Like, who wants to do that? Who wants to do that? It should have been like, Left 4 Dead kind of style, but I guess they wanted to take a different perspective. But, I'll reserve my judgments until later, because the game hasn't even came out. And I don't want to just not give the game a chance, and, I'm blabbering long about all this stuff because I never played the game. I never even owned the Wii U. I never even touched the Wii U. So it's just up in the air for now. And the last but not least game is Borderlands 2. Borderlands is a pretty fun game. I was playing that a little bit over the summer. I bought it. It was for about $25 at GameStop. I won't say it was completely worth it. It was worth it at the time. The game was amazing. I was having fun with my friends. When I start to actually figure out the concept of the game, and that it was no penalties when you died, even when your whole team died, it was no penalties. Ooh, you lose money. Big deal. I can just get money again. You know what I'm saying? It's no penalty, whereas it just draws everybody back. But it was more of the experience of being with your friends online and having fun with them. You get what I'm saying? The co-op game, it's great. It's fun to have fun with your friends or whatever online, but it was just no penalty whatsoever. And another thing that kind of annoyed me about the game was the maps. The map on the screen, it was all clustered, together in your controller. You had to press start. You had to go through all this other stuff, find the map, figure out where to go. The compass was piss poor on the game too, but the game was great nonetheless. But it's something that it could be worked on. Now Borderlands 2 is planning to fix those problems. They are fixing the map, they're fixing the difficulty and all that and whatnot. I mean, difficulty doesn't mean that a game has to be necessarily hardcore and you just die all the time. But I wanted to have some kind of penalty, whereas I feel like I lost something. When I died, or when my whole team died at the same time, I really didn't feel like I lost anything. That made the game not as fun as it was when it first began, because I didn't really have too much knowledge of what the game fully is. You know what I'm saying? So it's up in arms with Borderlands 2, and I will also be hosting a Borderlands 2 group. Well, it's not up in arms with Borderlands 2. I mean Borderlands 1. I think Borderlands 2 looks great. But I will be doing a co-op group on the KC site whenever this game comes out. Day of, at launch. Everybody come to the KC site, www.kcsite.weebly.com. We'll be there. All gamers there for you. Playing this game on the PlayStation 3 only, because we don't own Xbox. You know what I'm saying? So if you own a PlayStation 3 and you have Borderlands 2 Day of, come to the KC site and just keep coming. Go to the forums or whatever. But it is what it is. The game looks great, and if you guys want to check it out on the KC site, Day 1 launch, I'll give you details later on in the future of what I'm planning to do with the groups. But as for right now, I do plan on having a group up for Borderlands 2, so hope you guys get excited for that. Before I wrap this video up, I would like to give thanks to all of my subscribers that stood in there and hung in there while I was gone. You know what I'm saying? You guys didn't PM me or, shoot me down like, oh my gosh, where are you at, KC? You know what I'm saying? I have no life. All I have is the internet. I have absolutely no life at all. You know what I'm saying? So I really appreciate my subscribers just hanging in there for the time being. You guys know I've been posting up videos, at least one every week. You know what I'm saying? But it's only been like 2 weeks or so that I haven't made any videos. So thank you, subscribers. And for the KC site, to all that also have been watching my videos, even though they didn't even have to. You guys, I already talked to you guys on the KC site. You don't even have to watch my videos, but you guys watch them anyways, and I really do appreciate that. So shout outs to the KC site. Thank you. Thank you. And last but not least, for the last story, the reason why I still don't have it, and I was gonna get it at lunch, and you guys all like, oh man, Project Rainfall, you know, all these people that were complaining, all these Nintendo people wanted this game and they didn't buy it. Well, the thing is, I bought it off of Amazon, but it's still not here. It didn't come on Tuesday. It didn't come on Thursday like it was supposed to come, and it's supposed to be coming next Tuesday on the 21st. So expect an unboxing video of a collector's edition for the last story. And I'm telling you, this stuff, this collector's edition, it has a couple of things. It looks great. Even though it's on a crappy camera, and I'm still going to show you guys, it's still great to show it off to you guys on YouTube. So expect a new video. I appreciate you guys hanging in there. Expect more videos coming up. At the same time, I'm, maybe a little bit shaky depending on how tough college is, but it's only one class. It's hardware, software support, so maybe I'll be able to push out more content. You know what I'm saying? So I'll see you guys later. Expect more videos. Peace, and go to the KC site, www.kcsite.weebly.com. See you guys later. Deuces.